Guys, I've got to really hurry on this video, so this is how to jailbreak the 2.0.1 firmware iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPhone 3G. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe because I'm not going to have time to say that at the end. Okay. Cool. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to have to download all this stuff. You need to download the new WinPhone, which supports the 2.0.1 firmwares, and you're going to have to download the 2.0.1 firmware. Okay. So they will be to the right of this video in the video description. First, you're going to need to download the WinPhone. It will be a zip file, and in the zip file, it'll have an exe file. You're not going to install that yet. I'll explain that in just a second. Before you go to install WinPhone, if you have a previous version of WinPhone installed, you need to uninstall it and then install the newer version, because that would, they say, it will cause problems if you don't. And if you don't know how to uninstall something, you go to Start, Control Panel, Add or Remove Programs, and then once this list is populated, as it says, you will go down and find WinPhone, click on it, and then click Remove, and let it uninstall. You may you'll have to reboot your computer after you do that. So you must turn your computer off and then back on. Trust me, you don't want any problems with your iPhone while you're jailbreaking it, or your iPod, or iPhone 3G. Okay, so then you can unzip the WinPhone and install it. So open up the WinPhone.exe or WinPhone zip file, and then just go through the process of installing WinPhone by clicking the exe file. Okay, once you got WinPhone installed, you don't need to open it up yet. You're going to have to download your iPod firmware or your iPhone firmware. I'm going to use Will DTA's link for right now. I'll probably change it later. Well, actually, I may not, because this is actually a really good page. I don't know if it's his link because it's on some flexruns.de website. But this is what the page looks like. And what you're going to do is kind of zoomed in here so you can see it. This right here, you're just going to ignore this. This is where you're paying attention to. It has all the firmwares in it for the 2.0. Okay, so I'm going to hit the down arrow. If you are on an iPod or an iPhone first generation, you're going to select iPhone 1, 1, 2.0, 5B180. 108, sorry. But the iPhone first generation is the 1, 1 before the parentheses, and the iPhone 3G is the 1, 2. So make sure you get the right iPhone firmware. The one with the 1, 2 is iPhone 3G, 1, 1 is iPhone first generation. And then the iPod Touch, you'll download the iPod. I don't really have it on the screen. It's right below this one, but it's iPod 1.1. 2.0. Just make sure you download the one that says 2.0 iPod, and you will click on it. Click on your right one. I'll click on that one, and then click download. I'm already started the download, so yeah. And I'm gonna wait till my download finishes, and I'll continue on this video. And one other thing I forgot to add is you need to, when you download the files, like the WinPhone zip file and the firmware file, you need to make sure you're saving it to the desktop. Okay, so I just finished downloading the 2.0.1 firmware. What you're going to need to do is now plug up your iPhone or iPod Touch to the computer. And if iTunes pops up, make sure you close iTunes. You do not want iTunes to be open in this process. Okay, so once you got it plugged up and everything, and got all the firmwares and the WinPhone installed, you're going to open it up. Oops. Open it up, go to Browse IPSW, and we'll kind of hurry through this. And then you're gonna, where you saved it, if you didn't save it to the desktop, find where you saved it. I'm gonna go all the way up and find it on my desktop, the iPhone 1, 1, 2.0.1, blah blah. So you're gonna select that, and then hit Open. Hang on, let me fix my speakers, it's doing a little noisy. Thing again. Okay, so it says be sure to connect an iPhone. Whatever, it should say your device, whatever. If you have an iPod, it should say be sure to connect an iPod. If If you have iPhone 3G, be sure to connect to iPhone 3G. If you don't have that, if it has another thing like another device, you didn't download like right firmware. Just see the bit before this. Okay, now what you're going to need to do is build the IPSW. Okay, so IPSW builder. I haven't got to try this out, so if anything goes wrong with this, sorry. So I haven't got to try the new version. So right here we have YouTube activation fix, installer 2.0, and Cydia. You probably won't need the YouTube activation fix unless you're going to be unlocking, but I'm going to select it anyway. I would advise you to also. Custom images. I actually am going to pick my custom images really quick because I like having Steve Jobs as my, like the cartoon Steve Jobs thing. Let's see. And then custom payloads, you don't need to mess with that. Advanced, and then partition resizer. Ooh, actually, that's a really good feature. You may want to put that up to full. Actually, I would put that. I wouldn't mess with that right now because you can use Boss Tool and do that. But yeah, okay. So what you're gonna do is build IPSW. And then you're going to make sure you need to save it to your desktop so you can locate it. So go all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Hitting the arrow with the green arrow. The folder with the green arrow on it. Okay, and then you'll save don't change the name of it, just save it. Okay, it shouldn't take long. I'll come back when this process is done. Okay, so this is what you should see. Successfully created IPSW file. This is my first time trying this, so hopefully it works out for you. If it doesn't, I would try closing down WinPwn and doing it over. And if you didn't uninstall WinPwn and then install the newer version of WinPwn, that might be the problem. But I'm just going to hit OK. And WinPwn, that part closes. Okay. Now you're going to, while your iPhone is plugged up, hit the iPhoner button. And go all the way up and select the custom firmware. Okay, then it'll say your iTunes has been pwned. Okay, now what we're going to need to do is hit OK and close WinPwn. And now you can open up iTunes. And now you're going to have to restore to the custom firmware. iTunes is loading up for me. Okay, but to do this, you have to put your iPhone or iPod or iPhone 3G into DFU mode. Okay, so you're going to you need to have your iPhone or iPod plugged up when you're doing this. And look at me, I look like I just woke up because I did. Anyways, you're gonna hold the home and power button down. I'm gonna press them right now. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it should take about 10 seconds on that one. Then you will get a little pop-up on your computer, Apple recovery mode, DFU, USB driver, blah blah blah. So you're going to keep your iPod plugged up. Your screen should be black. Okay, and then you'll get a pop-up on iTunes. But I'm going to go to my computer from here. Okay, so just, sorry about that from Mike's way. So you hit the OK just on there. And now what you're going to have to do is do a shift to restore on your iPhone. A lot of people don't know how to do this. It's really easy, and I always get a lot of messages. I don't understand how to do this. It's really easy, actually. All you do is, I'm pressing the shift key. I'm holding it in right now. All you do is hit restore while you're holding the shift key, and then you'll get this pop up. And it's really simple. So go over or navigate to your desktop wherever you save the custom firmware, and you will select the custom iPhone firmware or your custom firmware. Select it, and it should start restoring. If you have any problems or errors or while doing this, I would suggest trying it again, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. It's done. Once it finishes restoring, you'll have a jailbroken iPhone or iPod Touch 3G also with Cydia and installer. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Okay, I forgot to add this. Once this is done restoring, you get the either back set from backup or set up as new. You're going to set it up as new. and then you can resync everything. Trust me, that will, if you don't set it up as new, it can cause some really bad problems, and you may have to restore again. So set it up as a new iPhone, iPod, or iPhone 3G. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.